Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Charlotte Bobcats. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Hey, Clark, what do you think we can expect from this point on, now that we're in the middle stages of the season?
I think you're going to see a number of teams start to find themselves here, Kevin. I mean, that's so important as we move towards the playoffs. The teams are really locked into who they are and how they win.
Now here's Wallace. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Here's Augustine. Off on the layup. Outside for Gasol. It's Gay on the way. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Conley, the pass to Mayo. And here's Randolph. From deep, Gay. Adds in, coming off an assist from Randolph. Gay's got the first points up on the board for the Grizzlies. Augustine with it. Thomas up top. Out to Wallace. And the layup is good.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to the Trailblazers.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Augustine against Randolph. And Augustine kicks to Thomas. Back to Augustine. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Zach Randolph with the rebound. Here's Conley. He's coming off a 19-point game against Portland.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Now here is Augustine, following the miss by Zach Randolph. Bridges finds Thomas. Augustine with it. Now Muhammad. He's defended by Gasol. Muhammad, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Gay outside. The pass to Gasol. Thomas against Randolph. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tyrus Thomas picks one up.
Boy, he's got sandpaper in his game. He's a real presence on the floor. Great grit. Randolph loves battling down low. Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
You know, I think what's great about Zach Randolph is his workmanlike approach. He's all business out there. He puts in the sweat and the grit at both ends.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Bobcats. Trailing by 2. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
Thomas, a screen on Conley. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
He dishes it to Gasol. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And, you know, Gasol is really superb at scoring over the defensive side. Now, it's not just his height and length, but I think it's his girth, too. He knows how to use every part of his body in close.
Here's Muhammad now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Mayo. Gay outside. This all setting the pick for Gay. To the middle. Stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Bridges. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against Toronto. Conley surveying the D. Randolph, a screen on Augustine. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. A three-pointer, no good. Now here is Augustine. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Backed in off the glass.
Guys, Augustine's so good at staying under control on these difficult finishes. Great focus from the veteran.
Now Conley. No scoring in this one. Will it go? And it's Randolph getting it to go. Bobcats have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Augustine against Conley, and Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And Memphis making a change here. Allen's checked in. Here's Bridges. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Charlotte moving it around. 4 on the clock, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for DJ Augustine. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside Conley. Passes it to Randolph. Over Thomas. Randolph can't hit.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And here's Augustine. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. He makes that one drop, only a second, 5 tries.
You know, Augustine is a scoring point guard. He's crafty, but he's highly skilled, and he knows how to put the ball in the hole.
Pass to Randolph. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Randolph's got 5 now.
That's really all you can do defensively. I mean, Randolph is smart, he's experienced, and he knows exactly how to score the ball.
Augustine dishes to Wallace. Thomas trying to break loose. Wallace misses. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley finds Randolph. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Memphis ball.
Outside Randolph. Just 5 to shoot. Conley for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice read from the big man Randolph. Very solid when it comes to finding open teammates.
Augustine with it. Got a piece of it. Bridges outside. Muhammad pass to Bridges. Pulls up on the elbow. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Conley.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That one misses.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Gasol against Muhammad. He kicks it to Bridges. And the pass to Augustine. Thomas sets a screen for Augustine. A floater. Good work defensively by Conley.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Allen finds Conley. Outside Randolph. Over Thomas. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead, so Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. With some changes, Damari Carroll comes in for Zach Randolph, and it's AC Law in for O.J. Mayo. Charlotte also making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Thomas. Henderson comes in for Bridges, and it's Livingston in for Augustine. Bobcats trail by 4. Livingston kicks to Wallace. On the wing, Steven Jackson. Charlotte again missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Wallace misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Allen outside. Here's Gasol. Rebound by Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Allen with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Wallace.
You know, what I respect about Allen is that he's a grinder. Nothing came easy for him. He's somebody who's always willing to accept contact on the shot.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
With Tony Allen, you get more than just a gifted defender. I mean, he's a plug-and-play guy. He can click with any lineup and fill in those gaps on the floor and always makes the unit he's with better.
Good on both. Cats trail by 6. Wallace outside. Trying to get something going. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Free throw good, Wallace. And he makes both free throws. Here's Conley. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Law. Feeds it to Gasol. Gerald Wallace grabs the miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
There's Jackson with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
1:51 left in the first quarter. Conley, the pass to Gasol. And he gets the bucket. Gasol's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
Muhammad with a screen on Carroll. And stolen by Gasol. Outside Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake and then off to the races.
And the Bobcats call time here. Some changes for Memphis. Dampier, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Randolph in for Mike Conley. And then for Charlotte, Jobs checked in for Muhammad. Diaw comes in for Gerald Wallace. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Gerald Henderson. 1:07 left in the first. Jackson drives in.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DJ Augustine. He's been in good form here the last few weeks, averaging about 19 points, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And the first one drops.
And I love the passion that Jackson plays with. Never bashful when it comes to pulling the trigger, and an outstanding two-way player.
Reedy's checked in for Jop. Both free throws good from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pass to Carroll. Allen surveying the D. Randolph kicks to Carroll. Back to Randolph. Here's Law. Off target from three-point range. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Jackson down low. He's covered by Randolph. Misses from close range. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's Carroll in the corner. Kicked by Randolph. Here's Law. And the rejection by Jackson. Down low. Here's Reed. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here's Law. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Tell you what, coaches and teammates alike love that kind of effort on the defensive end, guys. Good job by Augustine.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. So here we are, Clark, looking at the 2010 rookie class. Maybe a slight drop-off when you look at the overall talent level from 2009. But any sleepers you've got your eye on here?
Yeah, I always have my eye on a few under-the-radar guys. A couple of them are at picks 9 and 10. Gordon Hayward and Paul George. Very athletic wings, both long and rangy. Those guys always valuable because of their two-way potential. I'm a little surprised both of them fell to the back part of the lottery.
Here's Diallo after the made shot from Zach Randolph. On the left block, some solid defense from Randolph. Allen outside. To the inside, Dampier. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And the free throw, no good.
Every team wants to have an Eric Dampier. 6'11", long arms. He can anchor you defensively as a rim protector and offensively. Damn, can score from the post when you get it to him.
They set the pick. Livingston passes to Jump. Lays it up off the glass. Jop's got his first basket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes to Law. Back to Randolph. It's rebounded by Charlotte. On the wing, Jackson. Carroll covering. Jackson misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Law. Scoreless thus far. Looks for Randolph. Gets it to him. And the shot goes in.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's a good screen. Here's Livingston. Connects in the foul line jumper.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Wall, headed by Augustine. Offensive rebound. Shots good by Dampier. Dampier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that's a great job by Dampier. Just can't teach size.
Pass to Livingston. Knocked loose. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And the Bobcats another 3.
No matter what the circumstance, he seems very comfortable letting it fly.
Law dishes to Randolph. Drops in the layup for 2. Randolph's got 13. Here's Livingston. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Outside Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Now here's Livingston. Here's Jock. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Allen outside. It's Carroll on the wing. Kicks it to Law. Randolph a screen. Law the pass to Randolph. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. They get Boris Diaw.
You know, because Zach Randolph plays with such force and physicality, it's hard to guard him without fouling.
Grizzlies have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Free throw drops for Zach Randolph. Some changes for Memphis. Gasol's checked in for Eric Dampier. Gay comes in for Damari Carroll, and it's Mayo in for AC Law. The Bobcats changing it up. Muhammad, he's checked in for Jop. Thomas comes in for Boris Diaw, and it's Bridges in for Sean Livingston. And he can't hit the second. Bobcats trail by 3. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Bobcats have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Here's Mayo. Last game we saw him score 14. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. DJ Augustine picks one up.
You know, the quick release of Mayo really forces defenders to get right up on him, which in turn allows him to draw fouls rather easily and often.
The Grizzlies have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Mayo hits them both. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Charlotte Bobcats. 4-point game. Thomas sets a screen for Jackson. 6 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Allen. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Gay against Jackson. Kicks it out to Allen. Here's Gay outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Gasol does not hesitate to throw his weight around, and as a result, he turns garbage into points.
Right side Jackson. This one for 3. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Jackson's got 14.
That's his 3rd shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
Augustine against Mayo. Now Randolph. He's coming off a 22-point game against Portland.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
On the wing, Steven Jackson. Augustine looking around. And Thomas, here we go. Back to Augustine. Thomas sets a screen for Augustine. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Gasol against Muhammad. There's the pass to Allen. Out left to the wing. Here's Randolph. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Thomas. Charlotte's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Augustine finds Bridges. Outside Jackson. Misses the 3. Memphis leading. Allen outside. Outside Mayo. Back to Allen. Good looking screen by Gasol. Here's Gay. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
This has been Gay's go-to shot throughout his career. I mean, the mid-range he's got, wet.
And the Bobcats call time here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Hunter's checked in for Memphis. Conley now comes in for Allen. The Bobcats changing it up. Wallace is checked in for Jackson. And it's Livingston in for Augustine. And here's Livingston. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Livingston. Pass to Muhammad. Pocket 6. On the wing, Wallace. He's covered by Gay. Kept alive. Yes, that goes in. Muhammad's got his second bucket tonight.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. And he drops it in from the low post. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
And Muhammad kicks to Bridges. Outside Thomas. Charlotte moving it around. Lets it go from the wing. Hunter grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Outside Conley. Passes it to Gasol. Now, here's Hunter. Pass to Mayo. Gay outside for the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Wallace with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against Toronto.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
And it's good assisting on the play was Livingston. Wallace has got his second basket of the game. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Conley, Gasol. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for him.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
It's good. This game is all even. Wallace has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Outside Conley. To the paint. It's Gasol missing. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Bobcats. That puts them in the lead. Livingston's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Grizzlies shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Now the pass to Hunter. Back to Mayo. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, the leaping ability of Mayo, he really looks like he wants to tear the basket off on these dunks.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. 56 seconds left in the first half. Here's Livingston out to Wallace. To the wing right side. 4 on the shot clock. Livingston passes to Bridges. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Grizzlies shooting very well. 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Hot pass to Gay. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, Rudy Gay, so good in the alley-oop situation. Bounce, and he floats as well.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Zach Randolph's checked in for Hunter. And a change for the Bobcats. Augustine's checked in. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Augustine against Conley. to Randall. Over Thomas. And Zach Randolph, the bucket on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Physically and mentally strong, that's a big reason why Randolph's able to score in bunches.
Zach Randolph has been on display for the Memphis Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Zach Randolph.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Memphis leading by 4. Outside Conley. Fades. And the rebound goes to the Bobcats. Thomas got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wallace. Inside. Bridges kicks to Muhammad. Pass to Augustine. Just 5 on the clock. Gay with the block.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
And now a moment to see the stats for Conley. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league and three-point shooting.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals. He's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him. Gasol, a screen on Wallace. Drills the elbow jumper. Gay's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Bridges kicks to Thomas. Pass to Augustine. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Randolph. Randolph's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Now here's Conley. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. 4th, Michael Conley.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
And he's good on the second. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Mayo against Bridges. The pass to Augustine. Outside for Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Now here's Conley. He has 7. Here's Randolph. It's the outside fadeaway. Randolph's got 19 points.
You know, we know about Randolph's inside game. It's lethal, but he's got a nice jumper as well, part of his multifaceted skill set.
Here's Augustine. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Wallace hits the jump hook. 10 points for Wallace.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Outside Gasol. Outside Conley. Good, and the assist that time by Gasol. Conley's got 10 points.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
To the paint, here's Mayo. Bridges with the board. Bobcats trail by 8. Looking to get back on track here. Randolph grabs the board. Randolph's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Conley. He's got 10. The feed to Randolph. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Thomas. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Charlotte. Bobbed up there for Thomas. And Tyrus Thomas with the slam.
And Augustine has run the pick and roll countless times. I mean, he's very comfortable threading the needle in these sets.
Now Conley. He feeds it to Randolph. And he banks in the layup. Randolph's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Charlotte calls timeout.
You can see the coach very displeased with their defensive effort on the glass. They're giving up a bunch of second chance points. They got to get that corrected.
Thomas against Randolph. Bridges outside. Pass to Augustine. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Here's Wallace. And the 3 off target.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Now, here's Bridges. And Augustine kicks to Wallace. Three-pointer. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Gay up top. Wallace covering. Randolph trying to free himself up. Gay misses. Bobcats trail by 7. Wallace with the ball. Conley picks him up. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. The Grizzlies have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Passes it to Randolph. Bucket is good. Randolph's got 23.
You know, touching up, trying to lay the wood on Randolph, not going to bother him much. He's a really strong player, and he plays with a lot of force, too.
Now here is Augustine. Muhammad with a screen on Conley. Conley against Augustine. Wallace outside. 6 on the shot clock. Augustine against Conley. Augustine no luck.
Talk Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Gay kicks to Randolph. Pass to Gasol. And here's Gay. Randolph inside. Muhammad's there. The shot's good from Randolph.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here is Augustine to the inside. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut back down to single digits after the bucket is good from Gerald Wallace.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Augustine against Hunt. And there's the pass to Randolph. Wallace against Gay. Over Wallace. Gay can't get it to go.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Bridges against Mayo. Bridges outside. Augustine against Conley. The 19-foot shot, and with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Augustine.
And Augustine is terrific at nailing shots over the D. Can't shake his concentration.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Eric Dampier comes in for Marc Gasol. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Zach Randolph. The Bobcats changing it up. Jackson comes in for Muhammad, and it's Livingston in for Augustine. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And here is Conley. He's got 10. Driving inside. And stolen by Wallace. Pass to Livingston. Thomas is screen on Conley. Livingston kicks to Thomas. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Carroll dishes to Conley. Outside Mayo. Fires from deep. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mayo. Conley's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Memphis. Livingston looking for the opening. On the wing, Jackson. Wallace kicks to Livingston. On the wing, Steven Jackson. He's covered by Gay. Livingston passes to Wallace. Down low. Here's Jackson. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Mayo, the pass to Dampier. A pass to Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And, you know, the more they've penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
The free throw drops for Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Conley, the pass to Carroll. To the left wing. Conley left side. And another basket for Memphis.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses and pick and rolls and make the right read.
Henderson left side. Pass to Jackson. Wallace with a screen for Jackson. Here's Diao. Tries again. Carroll with the rebound. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. He gets that one. Allen's got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Jackson against Allen. Teardrop shot and the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 7 now in this quarter.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Feeds to Dampier. It's Allen, top of the key. Law, the pass to come. 6 to shoot. Here's Law for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Wallace has got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the third. They get a hand on it. Allen against Jackson. Now here's Livingston. Not a lot of room. Henderson passes to Diao. There's Jackson with the 3. Good on the triple. Jackson's got 10 points here in the second half. And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Cats trail by 6. Pass to Livingston. Outside Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Tony Allen.
Steven Jackson, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for the Bobcats. Jackson hits both of them. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Conley kicks to Carroll to the right side. Conley against Augustine. Randolph, a screen on Augustine. Conley, the pass to Randolph. Henderson dishes to Diao.
It's such a unique big man. What's most impressive about Diao is how incredible some of his passes can be.
The line for the Bobcats. Boris Diao, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And Memphis making a change here. Wall's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Outside Randolph. Allen in the post. He's covered by Livingston. Randolph, a screen on Augustine. Law, the pass to Randolph. The basket good off the assist from Law. Randolph's got 27 points.
I like watching Randolph go to work. I mean, he's a real problem when he's involved in pick and roll.
And slammed in by Diaw.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's Allen. Over Livingston. Allen's shot is off. Bobcats trail by 3. Jackson looking it over. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Hardy, he's checked in for Memphis. And so it's Charlotte with it. Livingston up top. Allen defending. And that one is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Bobcats making the shot. 2 points. That one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Excellent work in the screen and roll that time. Eric Dampier rolling to the right spot at the right time.
Livingston with it, working on Allen. Livingston, that's good. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now, here's Hardy, headed by Augustine. Now, here's Hardy. Clock at 6. Over Jackson. Another shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You look at Randolph, he's unorthodox, he's strong, much stronger than he looks. And because of that, defenders have a tough time figuring him out.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Marcus All's checked in for Dampier, and it's AC Law in for Hardy. And the Bobcats making a change here as well. Muhammad's checked in. And Zach Randolph, no good on that one. Bobcats trail by 3. Here's Livingston. It's good. The assist that time from Dion.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Randolph looking around. And Gasol gets it to go. And that's 10 points for Marc Gasol. Charlotte's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Now here's Livingston. Defense right on him. To the middle. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 1, and the bucket from Muhammad.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Law. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. TJ Augustine picks one up.
At the line for 2, AC Law.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Charlotte Bobcats. They trail by 3. The pass to Livingston. Carroll against Jackson. Five to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Randolph. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Rudy Gay's checked in for Damari Carroll. Mayo comes in for Tony Allen. And Mike Conley subbed in for AC Law. The Bobcats changing it up. Thomas checked in for Diao. Wallace comes in for Steven Jackson. And it's Bridges in for Sean Livingston. Now here's Gay. Back to Mayo. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Launches a 3. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Mayo.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
Augustine with it. Dishes to Wallace. Back to Augustine. It's Thomas, high post. For Randolph. And the basket by Thomas.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Gay, following the score by Charlotte. Offline from the high post. Here's Wallace. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Full 24-second shot clock. And Thomas, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 2-point Memphis lead. Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Off pass to Gay. It's deflected. Fast break, here we go. Augustine against Conley. Augustine dishes to Bridges. Augustine against Conley. Shot clock at 6. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Here is Conley. And off inside. Thomas is on him. Here's Gasol, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Now here is Augustine. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Thomas with the stuff.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Outside, Gasol, and it's DJ Augustine with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Bobcats on D. They lead by 1. Thomas against Randolph. 5 on the clock. Here's Gay. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Augustine's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Muhammad against Gasol. Here's Wallace. He kicks it to Augustine. Pass to Thomas. Over Conley. Thomas, no luck.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Nice shot by Randolph.
Randolph thrives in these situations, loves them. Attacking contact and finishing through it, that's who he is.
Now here is Augustine. There's the dish to Wallace. Back to Augustine. A floater, and Gasol sends it back.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Conley against Wallace. Conley kicks to Gasol. Passes to Mayo. Memphis moving that ball around. Adds in, coming off an assist from Randolph. Randolph's got his 4th assist in this one. Bobcats trail by 4. Now Augustine. Pass to Wallace. Over Gabe. And that one goes long.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Now the pass to Conley. Easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
I'm impressed with Conley's scoring ability here. He's an alert guard who understands how to attack the defense.
Now here is Augustine. Thomas is screen on Conley. Augustine passes to Thomas. He gets it in there. Thomas got 12 points in just the second half.
And DJ Augustine knows what he's out there for, to distribute the ball. I mean, always has his head on a swivel, and he's looking to find his teammates.
Conley kicks to Randolph. Gay outside. Tips it. And the second chance effort by Randolph. Randolph's got 33.
Randolph getting the board and the score. Outstanding extra work.
And here's Augustine. Over Conley. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Augustine.
Hey, and when you're small of stature, you have to be a fearless competitor. And Augustine is all of that. Ready to take any shot. Doesn't matter what point of the game it's at. He's ready to step up.
Fast break now for Charlotte. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Augustine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Randolph, that's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Randolph relishes delivering in these moments. Coming up in the clutch is what he does.
Now here is Augustine. He takes it in, takes it off the glass.
You know, it's obvious and easy to talk about Augustine's speed. He's a speed merchant, but how about his creativity there?
Outside Conley. Here's Randolph. Good.
Time after time, Zach Randolph getting it done.
Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 4. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Larry Brown said to his team. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. .46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And the Bobcats call time here. They're trailing by 4. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Augustine. He dishes it to Thomas. Conley against Augustine. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. 6 on the shot clock. Wallace, the pass to Muhammad. And so they foul intentionally. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
And the Bobcats call time here. They're trailing by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Augustine passes to Bridges. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Teams in the penalty. Line for your Grizzlies, MJ Bale.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Bridges outside. Thomas kicks to Bridges. Augustine from outside. It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and Augustine continues to get it done from deep. The consistent three-ball shooter who gets his shot up in a hurry.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're up by 3. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
All eyes are on Conley, a normally confident shooter. Can he sink the free throw?
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. Just on both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.